170 people were killed, including 13 U.S. troops. The withdrawal from Afghanistan, how poorly it was done, emboldened the terrorist groups. Do you think Biden's botched withdrawal, the attack by ISIS, is this a sign that we'll be seeing a revival of these terrorist groups, also increasing the risk of terrorist attacks, not just over there, but over here?
Probably, sadly, because weakness invites boldness. I think getting out was the right thing to do, given the impossibility of the original mission as it was set forth 20 years ago. But I don't see any reason why the execution of the withdrawal had to be done in the way it was done. It was so badly planned and so badly executed that you can't help but suspect this was somehow deliberate policy. I said to people on the phone last night, friends of mine, I don't trust the U.S. government and a lot of the permanent bureaucracy and so on. And I think they act in bad faith and are incompetent. But I don't think any of them are this dumb. At least I didn't before this, to botch something so badly so that you get a mass casualty attack like what we saw yesterday, the worst day for U.S. combat deaths since, if I recall correctly, August of 2011. It's mind-boggling, and the fact that no one has yet been held accountable, nor, frankly, in America 2021, do I expect anyone to be held accountable, is even worse. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not worse than the death of 13 service members, but it says very bad things about the state of our country, its governing class.
Absolutely. So you mentioned how this could even maybe be somewhat deliberate, how this could even maybe be something where there's more going on behind this, because it is shocking to see that someone could be this incompetent at withdrawing our troops, at withdrawing Americans before even withdrawing the troops, all of this. How much thought do you think was really put into how Biden withdrew from Afghanistan?
Well, not being on the inside, I can only speculate. But from the outside, it looks like no thought was put into it. I'll tell you what it looks like from the outside. It looks like the military, the diplomatic corps, the intelligence community did not favor the withdrawal order. And once they realized they couldn't stop it, it looks... I almost feel bad for saying this, but I'm just saying what it looks like, that they decided, okay, fine, we'll implement your order in the most passive-aggressive, literalistic way possible in order to create chaos. Now, maybe that's not what happened, but we really only have two options here. One is that our establishment deliberately sabotaged an evacuation operation and that resulted in mass death yesterday, or they're so incompetent they don't know how to do these kinds of things anymore. Those are the only two options, and either one of those is an absolutely damning condemnation of our ruling class.
Right. And it seems like his generals in charge, they're really much more concerned with wokeness. They're, really thinking about domestic policy, I guess, as opposed to what's actually happening to our troops over there.